Hello students, and this is your Kung Fu Review. On today's Kung Fu Review, we will be examining the turning stance, the bow and arrow stance, or the turning right horse stance, also called Jiten Ma. This will be our stance that we will use when delivering power from our rear hand when using our side fighting horse or self-defense ready posture. And we will turn, pushing off the back leg, pulling with the lead leg, rotating the hip forward, extending the back leg, planting the back heel, gripping the ground with the front toes. Punch. Now we can use our high block, or our high defense position, or we can just simply pull back to chamber to develop and train power. Key points. The front leg stays planted and firm as the back leg turns and rotates, straightens, and becomes strong. This forward-facing stance allows you to generate as much power from the legs and the body into a single strike. We're moving our weight from the back leg to the front, going from a weight distribution of about 50-50 or 60-40, 60% of the body weight in the back leg, 40% in the front, to a 70-30 or 60-40 weight distribution in which 70% of your body weight moves to the front leg and 30% in the back leg, or 60 to the front leg and 40 to the back leg. But in all essence, the technique is to transition the weight from the back to the front. Here's a closer look at our stance. We're going to break down into our 4-point standard training 4-point stance horse. Then we're going to step the front leg back just enough so that we're facing our opponent, or we have a direction. That toe turns out to about 45 degrees on the front leg. The back leg stays where it is from the training horse, and then it turns, and then it matches the front leg, both in angle and direction. So from 1 to 2, the leg straightens, front toe is pulling, back heel is planted. We turn the hips, and we'll come back to our 4-point to bring ourselves back to neutral. Now let's take a front view of the stance and the attack. You can see the front leg is open and not in direct line. The toe of the front leg is in line with the back heel. And that is our power line. Our hands are positioned onto that line of power, and we will strike. Some will call it the center line, but as we are using a side fighting stance, we will call it a power line, for it's the line in which we will administer as much power as we possibly can, the body's full commitment of energy. Now that we've worked that stance, let's go on to just a basic starting self-defense technique that will incorporate that stance. We will parry our attack, strike the groin with a hammer fist, strike the face with an elbow, deliver a back fist to the sternum, and then there's our turning reverse punch to the liver or spleen. Parry, hammer to the groin, elbow high to the face, back fist to the sternum, punch to the body. Once again, hammer, elbow, back fist, punch, and just practice. This is a good starting self-defense technique for general usage. When your opponent approaches you, step back into your self-defense ready posture, attempt to strike at the groin, elbow the face, back fist the sternum, and punch the body. Give it a try. If you have a partner, be careful not to strike your partner in any of the target areas, but to go through the target areas and to experience the accuracy of the technique. It's always important to practice all your techniques on both sides. Hammer, elbow, back fist, punch. Practice. And after you've done it a few times on both sides, remember to finish all of your training sessions, whether you're doing past Kung Fu Review classes or this one, or putting them all together. Always take a moment to sit in your 4-point great stance Saiping Daima. Thank you for joining Sifu Landon. Remember to practice. Have a good day.